Pisces, welcome to a reading with me, Catherine. So glad you're here. So we're going to be looking at what's happening, any messages from Spirit to help you get through, and just noticing how you're feeling, any meditations that you could work with, and just a beautiful message, a postcard from Spirit at the end of this timeless reading. So let's get started. If you haven't been here before and the message does resonate, it'd be amazing if you could like, share, and subscribe. It just really helps the channel grow, helps me stay in contact with you. So I'm just working with Oracle here in this reading, Oracle cards. All the links to the cards I use are below. I'm going to work with some tarot, gene keys, and as I said, that beautiful postcard from Spirit. So let's see, what is happening for Pisces, please? Just connecting into Spirit guides, your guides, the Pisces guides, collective. Angels, any ascended masters, thank you. Pisces, true love can never really be lost. So that's a beautiful message, Pisces. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. Any other messages from this deck, please, for Pisces? True love can never really be lost. This is true. Although we can feel separation, we can feel loss, but the true real essence, it doesn't really ever get lost. And Pisces, if you're in the middle of heartbreak or something is happening or you're feeling disconnected from something or somebody, and I say something as well because sometimes we can have passions, hobbies, focuses, and love them intensely, and then it sort of dissipates and wanes and can go away. I think what Spirit is saying is, if it's true, the love for it's never lost. True love can never really be lost. What's happening? Any more clarification? Thank you, Spirit. Endurance is the key to your success. Okay, Pisces, so true love is never really lost, and endurance is the key to your success. I'm going to just ask for some extra clarification on another oracle set. So endurance is the key to success. Endurance is like you've got to keep going, Pisces. Got to keep going and work with the flow, you know? So I find that I can work with endurance when I am in love with what I'm doing. And, you know, especially in love relationships or situationships, if it's real love, we can put in the endurance, we can see it through. So what does this say? Protection. So Spirit's saying you're protected at the moment, Pisces. Okay, it's coming into focus, yes. Pisces, at the moment you are fully protected by Spirit, with Spirit. Any other messages, please? Any other messages for Pisces, please? Thank you. Flow. Yeah, as I just said. So endurance is the key to success. And we can be most in that when we're in the flow of what we love and who we love. Flow. That was beautiful. And there was one more here. And that is happiness. Oh, Pisces, so that's good. So true love is never lost. Endurance is the key to your success. You have protection. Find your flow. And that's where your happiness is. Now, Pisces, obviously, flow is really important. I have Venus in Pisces, and so I really understand flow. And when I'm not in flow, whether it's relationship, situationship, or work, particularly work. I don't know, I'm feeling drawn into that. Maybe that's resonating for you. I don't have any endurance. And without endurance, we don't really have success. However, Spirit is saying you are protected in this situation that you're facing. And that when you find that flow, or find the flow again, happiness is yours. And what is happiness? Happiness is flow. Happiness is contentment, that we are in love. And whether that's with our work, with our home, with our relationship, or any relationship, it's a flow state, it's a love state. So let's go to the tarot, Pisces, and just get some extra clarification. What's going on here? True love can never really be lost, Spirit. That was your initial message, and endurance is the key to success. Pisces is protected at the moment. So any turbulence or storms, disruption that you're experiencing or sort of feeling that's taking you out of flow, Pisces, you're protected from that at the moment. Thank you, Spirit. Six of Cups, return to your roots. Okay, so your flow is the Six of Cups. It's about feeling supported in a family situation, perhaps. It's about returning to your roots, returning home to yourself, Pisces. True love can never really be lost. So the sense of loving yourself, coming home to yourself, you are protected in whatever's going on. Spirit is saying endurance, so keep going, keep coming back to yourself, Pisces. So many readings recently have been a really strong guidance for us to come in, like the Hermit, and come into contemplation, meditation, connection to your inner self, higher self, spirit guides, truth, heart space, grounded, rooted. That's, for the collective, for all, our happiness is going to be when we are really in union, in flow with ourselves and in love with ourselves. Sounds bizarre, but it's really important at the moment. Okay, Pisces, you have the Empress. So we're looking at your creativity. Okay, I'm hearing, okay, there's a synthesis here between true love can never really be lost and the Empress. So Spirit is saying your creativity, your art, your healing, your love, your whole situation here is being protected. You, the Empress, are being protected. They're saying keep going, because you will find the flow and you will find the happiness. And to remember, connecting to the earth reminds us that abundance is unlimited. Okay, connecting to the earth like a strong rooted tree is going to give you the protection you may feel you need at the moment. Let's keep going. So obviously the Empress is also about fertility, motherhood, mothering, pregnancy. True love can never really be lost. We've also got the High Priestess, Pisces. So your intuition, your inner knowing, your truth is very important here in this situation you're experiencing. Just remember, Pisces, that your inner knowledge is your best guide in this situation. So your deepest intuition. The High Priestess is about channeling wisdom. It's about receiving intuition. It's about knowing that your spirit guides are with you, protecting you. that you can tune in to the flow and find the happiness you're seeking. So if you're feeling unhappy because you feel that you've lost love, lost a lover, lost the love of your work, lost the love, the Spirit is saying true love can never be lost. You're protected. Keep going, Pisces. You will find the flow that brings happiness. There's something here very powerful about the Empress and the High Priestess, asking you to return to you, to your roots, to your inner strength, the inner feminine power, Pisces. Do you feel like you've lost yourself in a situation? Lost yourself in work you don't like? Wow, thank you, Spirit. So, a jumper. Okay, security, Pisces, is here. It's okay. Okay, you've got King of Pentacles. This is about feeling successful, wealth. This is really about security, wealth, security, financial matters. Okay, so I'm feeling that you might be worried about that. They're asking you to know that you are protected. Endurance is the key to success, so keep going, Pisces. You will find the flow and the happiness through this situation by returning to your inner strength, returning to what makes you feel like you're home. Six of Cups, coming into your Empress power, the power of your femininity, whether you're male or female watching this, or any of the options we have available to describe ourselves, the yin feeling, the soft but powerful Empress energy, and the High Priestess in alignment to self is bringing protection. Thank you. Okay, we have the Magician. So Pisces, this is really fascinating. You have all the raw resources, I was going to say raw resources you need, inner and outer, which is this security and protection, Pisces, at the moment. Okay, now we have the Emperor. So I'm feeling that Empress and Emperor go together, obviously. So stability in your life, structure in your life, protection in your life is available. If it's feeling like it's not there at the moment, it's on its way. That will be the flow state that brings the happiness. The Spirit is saying there is a joining, an Empress and an Emperor. Perhaps somebody is coming back into your life. True love can never really be lost. And they're just saying persevere. True love can never be lost, Pisces. Persevere. All are protected in this situation. Flow is coming back. Happiness is coming. If you're not already tapping into that already, it's about returning to family roots, the inner core of you, the grounded you, the earthed you. There's a situation here that is very much about your home, your stability, your security, your creativity. This is the Empress and the Magician. And just knowing, Pisces, that you really do have all the resources in you and around you that you need to succeed, to find this happiness and this flow. I feel, Pisces, that you're working on manifesting your desires. That's the Magician energy. And there is a big area in life around love and togetherness, because we have the Empress and the Emperor together. So that's a big energy, Pisces, to either be desiring or beginning to experience. So I think it's to do with this true love is never really lost. So if you're working on a relationship, Spirit is saying endurance is the key to the success. All are protected. Flow and happiness are coming. Return to your roots, Pisces. Stay true to yourself. This joining, Emperor and Empress, the joining of this, whether that's an internal joining of the yin and the yang and the balance and returning to yourself, or whether it's an actual joining in a relationship, re-engaging in a relationship or a new one coming in, it's bringing security, and it's bringing a sense of deep intuition in you, Pisces, that is your happiness, that is the security. And Spirit is saying you are manifesting your desires, but endurance is the key to this. So let's just see what's playing out here with the gene keys. And the gene keys are going to be showing us the dilemma here in your situation, the shadow, the gift that you can receive or give, and how that's affecting everything. Okay, so we have gene key 47. Now the dilemma is about ownership, and I think that's to do with true loss can never really be, true lost. You feel something might be truly lost, but true love can never really be lost. So ownership is the dilemma. Shadow is oppression, and the gift is transmutation. Okay, so what is it that needs transmuting? So that you can come into this Emperor and Empress energy, feel the intuition of the High Priestess, have the security of the King of Pentacles, and maintain your creativity and the manifestation of your desires, Pisces, in this flow and this happiness. So this is either a reconnection or maintaining connection of a relationship. Now, that could be love relationship, but it could also be work relationship or a relationship in your life, which is needing this balance of the feminine and the masculine energy, the Emperor and the Empress energy. Because can you take ownership, Pisces? Can you take ownership and come into your intuition and allow flow and happiness to bring you into endurance so that you can keep moving forwards? Do you need to bring protection to another and security? Or do you feel that's lacking? Now, the ultimate experience would be transfiguration. And that transfiguration is a transcendent experience of what you've been experiencing. So my feeling really is that you've lost love in something or with someone. Spirit is saying all is protected. It's okay. Endurance is the key. Keep working with your heart. Keep being in flow. Keep tuning into your High Priestess energy, that intuition, Pisces, that deep flow of intuition about what is happiness, what is security. Keep yourself grounded and rooted in yourself. And remember that you are the magician as well, Pisces. You are creator here. You are working with manifesting the desires. You are fully resourced, Pisces. you have security, you have the protection, you have flow, you have happiness, you have the high priestess, the intuition. You are at home, perhaps. You are Six of Cups, perhaps home and safe inside yourself, or literally. And that this sensation of true love can never really be lost, can be like the magician manifesting in your life right now for you, Pisces. So that's like a powerful message of support. What energy centers, Spirit, would you like Pisces to focus on to bring in this transmutation of the old, this transfiguration, and this connection into flow and happiness? This connection into the Emperor and the Empress being together in love. So is it a joining with another Pisces, or is it a joining in your work, a joining with yourself? I think I said at the very beginning, self-love is absolutely critical at the moment. And this inner high priestess connection to yourself, the mystery of yourself, is also extremely important at the moment, at this time in the world, to be really connected to yourself, really aligned to your highest self, really in your creativity, in your action, in your power, in the manifestation of your desires, Pisces. And, fundamentally, that is happiness. That is a flow state. Okay, what do you need to take ownership of, Pisces, so that you can lift yourself out of any feeling of oppression or sadness, that you can transmute what's been before and transfigure literally yourself like the magician, becoming renewed, becoming whole in the Emperor and the Empress energy, balanced, feeling safe and secure and happiness. And within this, whether it's relationship or your work, Spirit is saying fundamentally, endurance is the key. So don't give up, keep going. And they're asking you to focus on the heart chakra here and compassion. Where can you extend compassion to yourself and others, Pisces? So this is very beautiful. Pisces, you see all things through eyes of love. You find compassion and understanding for those who are struggling and misaligned with themselves, their higher wisdom and purpose. Okay, so true love can never be lost. See love through your heart and find that compassion for the struggle that you or you're experiencing with another that's misaligned with themselves, their higher wisdom or purpose. So if it's a balancing of yourself, Pisces, just come back into your compassion, your heart, and just know that you are kind and compassionate with yourself and others. And just forgive yourself for any judgments. Just know that you are compassionate, Pisces. So if you've been in a situation that's felt oppressive, and you haven't felt protected or secure or connected to your divinity, to that high priestess, to being able to be in your truth, perhaps you had to walk away from something and you have been feeling very lost and not in your normal flow, Pisces. Spirit is saying there is a joining coming that is going to feel like love, true love, this Emperor and Empress energy. And that's very powerful, to have this yin-yang, masculine and feminine energy balancing. the frequency and the energy here in this reading is that you are going to be returning deep into yourself, Pisces. That you are in transfiguration or have been transmuting something. And as long as you stay in your heart, in compassion, as long as you stay in the mystery, in the flow and the connection to spirit guides, then you're in the flow of happiness and manifesting your desires, Pisces. So whether that's love you've lost or love you want to come back together with, or yourself, I just share a little bit. Having Venus in Pisces, and I very much resonate with the Pisces energy, and I have been through a lot of this sensation of transfiguration and transmutation with myself. There have been periods in time where I felt truly lost from the sense of love for self, for others, for spirit, for connection, and have not felt protected or secure or happy or in flow. And yet I was, and I have been. I think when we feel like we've lost love, it can be so oppressively sad, and we feel like we want to give up. But ultimately, when we emotionally oppress ourselves like that, we kind of come out of the heart, we come out of compassion, and we can't transmute it, we can't move forward, we can't come back into love. So it's a journey, Pisces, and I feel like I really would like to get actually another oracle here, just to bring in a sense of what Spirit really wants you to work with, perhaps. Miracles. They want you to know miracles are here. And that's that magician, that energy. And diligence again. Okay, so Pisces, Spirit is asking you to be diligent. That diligence, that endurance is going to bring the miracles, the manifestation of your desires that you're seeking, Pisces. That's powerful. And deep, really feeling you, Pisces, and feeling it as part of my own awareness here. Compassion. Compassion transmutes the situation for self, for others. Finding your true flow is what's going to bring in happiness and the balancing of the Empress and the Emperor energy in your life. That is going to bring miracles. It's going to help you feel like you're home, that you are returning to your roots. That's that Six of Cups right at the beginning. And then you're going to feel extremely protected, secure. You're going to feel the Empress energy, like you're standing back in your power again. And the Emperor energy is very much about the balance of that. So it's going to have both the soft feminine and the strong masculine presence within you and within your relationships, or the thing that you're working on. Wow, Spirit has a lot to say, Pisces. Okay, I'm going to reshuffle. These are the postcards from Spirit, Pisces, and these are beautiful messages. So Spirit guides, very excited to help you, Pisces, and guide you through this. Let you know that they're with you. Let you know true love can never be lost. And from my own experience of my own inner journey of feeling completely lost and severed from myself, from my high priestess, from that deep connection, from any miracles, from the magician part of myself. We all hold these frequencies. That's what's amazing about the tarot cards. The frequencies are within us all and playing out different stories at different times. I think, Pisces, you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot here. And that happiness and flow is really, really, it's here. It's coming in if it's not already. And this message is meant to help you to feel that. Now, these postcards from Spirit are powerful. So I'm going to read you this one. Dear Pisces, human beings spend a huge percentage of life asleep, not just in bed, but the kind where you forget you are a spiritual, immortal being taking on a temporary human form. It's not your fault everyone suffers from spiritual amnesia once in a while. As you develop an identity, an ego, you begin to see through the eyes of a small self and have less connection to your soul self. Is that the love that you feel was lost, Pisces? But it's never truly lost. You may not recognize this is going on, but you sure can feel it. We're here. Spirit is here to remind you to look through your soul's eyes and see that magic is everywhere. So that's that miracles and the magician, Pisces, in your reading. Magic and miracles is here. Infinite potential lies in Spirit, who is teaming with you to fulfill the contract you made to contribute to the evolution of the whole world. Wow. That's what it feels like. Keep going, Pisces. You're on a journey, and there are miracles just here, all around you. But you need that endurance and you need that diligence now. Pisces, wake up and remember that all the help you need is orchestrated in the invisible realms. Your mind, in alignment with divine intelligence, is unstoppable. The world is yours to co-create. That's that magician energy. It couldn't be more spot on, Pisces. That is very powerful. I think I need to read that last bit. Infinite potential lies in Spirit, Pisces, who is teaming with you to fulfill the contract you made to contribute to the evolution of the whole world. That's the flow, that's the happiness, that's your protection, compassion for the world. Compassion and evolution in the world. True love can never really be lost, Pisces. It's just so beautiful and powerful. And Pisces, I just want to take one last oracle card for you from the Sea Soul deck. It's such a powerful reading, Pisces. You've got to keep going. Keep going. Spirit is saying, don't lose your flow. Keep your happiness in flow by dialing into the High Priestess, connecting to your intuition, your inner knowledge, the magician energy, manifesting your desires, directing your will, Pisces. Creative visualization, really important for you. And just knowing that you are here to fulfill a contract you made to contribute to the evolution of the whole world, Pisces. So powerful. Be fluid. I love it. May you shift and transform. Wow. There we go. Wow, Pisces. May you shift and transform and bring miracles, magic, compassion, intuition, balanced inner strength. Bring flow and happiness. And keep going. Be diligent. What can you do daily for this? What is your work in the world, Pisces? Step into that flow. That is where your happiness is. That is where your protection is. That is where your security is. And exactly where the balance of love is for self and for others. Stay fluid. And Pisces know how to stay in flow and fluid. Fluidic flow is what I like to say. I have a thing where I have a visualization for myself, and this might help Pisces as I close off this reading for you. And I call it fluidic flow. And I visualize myself at times when I'm feeling stuck, walking down maybe my favorite high street or on my favorite beach going for a walk. Something like this, where I'm in a movement and I see what I'm wearing. I see how I'm smiling. I see how I'm feeling. And then I step into that self, and that is the fluidic flow. So it sort of takes me out from a situation I might literally be stuck in the moment, and put myself into my body in a space and place I love. You know, wearing things that feel great, fluid, flowing, whatever that is for you, and looking and feeling in alignment with that, like happiness, smiling, and just easeful in myself. And I work with that until I feel like that in the moment that I'm experiencing. So perhaps that helps you too. So I want to send you lots of love for this journey, Pisces, to keep going. Please don't stop. Please don't give up. Keep that compassion flowing. Maybe connecting to the heart chakra meditation, the heart meditation. I'll link it at the end of this video. And just know that you are in service, Pisces, to the whole world. And we thank you. I hope to see you again soon. And let me know in the comments below how you go. Take care.